So imagine you're woken up by this. Not the nice kind of silence, the peaceful kind, the early morning quiet where the birds are singing and the city slowly wakes up. This was absolute silence. It was like the world had been paused. Now I live in downtown, where there's always something, a car horn, a siren, people yelling in the street. But this morning, nothing. I thought I'd overslept, so I checked my phone. No notifications, no time, literally no clock. My phone screen was just black, but not dead. It was glowing, but not showing anything. I got up, walked to the window. The streets were empty, not just quiet, empty. No cars, no people, no wind moving the trees. It was like someone had deleted the city's activity. I thought maybe it was a holiday or a drill, but it didn't feel like that. It felt wrong, off, like I was in a copy of the world, not the real thing. I walked outside. No sound of footsteps, no echo. It was like even the air didn't want to acknowledge me. I knocked on my neighbors' doors. Nothing. All unlocked. All empty. Every apartment had food cooking on the stove, showers still running, phones left on, video calls, but no people, no bodies, just absence. I tried calling my mom. The line didn't even ring. It just played a soft tone over and over. Not a busy tone, not a disconnect. Just a single continuous note. I tried another number. Same thing. Then I looked up at the sky. The clouds weren't moving. The sun was stuck at the exact same angle it had been when I woke up. I kept walking. I screamed. I shouted. I set off alarms in stores. Nothing. No response. I stole a bike and rode across the city. Every corner, every station, every building, empty. And here's the weird part. It wasn't dirty. No dust. No decay. It looked like everything had been paused 1 second ago, like I'd been the only one to resume. I found a working TV. It was stuck on one screen, white text on black background. You're still here. That's it. No sound, no buttons worked, just that screen. I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Same screen. You're still here. I started documenting everything, writing down the time, my actions, but the time didn't pass. No change in lighting. My beard didn't grow. My nails stayed the same. I ate, slept, cried, but I wasn't aging. I wasn't even sure I was breathing. I lit a fire once, just to see. It burned, but didn't produce smoke. That's when I knew something was fundamentally broken. On what I assumed was day 9, I woke up with writing on my bathroom mirror. Ask the question. That's all it said. I didn't write it. I don't sleepwalk. There was no marker or steam. It was just there, like part of the glass. I asked out loud, what happened? No response. Where is everyone? Nothing. Then I whispered, am I alone? The mirror cracked. A clean line, top to bottom. It didn't shatter, just split once, right down the center. That night I dreamed for the first time since this all began. In the dream, I was walking through the city, but this time, there were shadows watching me. Not people, just outlines. They didn't move, but I could feel their eyes on me, and one of them pointed at my chest. When I looked down, my shirt had writing on it. You chose this. I woke up sweating. First physical change in days. I checked the mirror. New writing. Keep going. So I did. I started walking further than before, past the suburbs, into areas I didn't know existed. Endless highways with no signs, forests where the trees were identical, repeating like a glitch. I came across a town that wasn't on any map. All houses were perfect cubes. Same size, same door, same lights on. Inside each house, a version of me was sitting motionless, eyes open, breathing but frozen. Every time I tried to touch one, they'd vanish. Not disappear, dissolve into black smoke. I tried smashing a window in one house. It cracked, then fixed itself instantly. I was trapped in a simulation or something worse. Eventually, I stopped trying to escape. I sat down in the middle of the road, and that's when it changed. A car drove by. First movement I'd seen in weeks. I stood up, screamed, chased it. It was empty, driving itself. I jumped in. No steering wheel, just a screen that said, destination, reset. The car drove for hours, maybe days. I couldn't tell. There was no sun, no night, just gray. Then it stopped in front of my apartment. But it wasn't my apartment anymore. It looked similar, but the door had a new symbol on it, and I with 3 lines through it. Inside, everything was mirrored. Left was right. My photos were flipped. The furniture was correct, but in opposite positions. And on the table, there was a note. It said, "Now you understand. It's your turn to disappear." As I read it, I felt my body getting heavier, my vision blurred, my hands looked transparent. I ran to the mirror. My reflection was gone, not missing, just a blank space where I should have been. Then I heard a voice behind me, calm, familiar. It said, "You've seen what alone really is. Now let someone else wake up." I blacked out, and when I woke up again, everything was normal. People were back. The city was alive. My phone was full of messages. The sun was moving. Time was working. But something's different. No one remembers me calling. My apartment is mirrored. I don't cast a reflection. And every day at 3:33 a.m., I hear a knock at my door. But when I open it, there's no one there. Only a note. Same message every time. "You were never supposed to leave." Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, I have a question for you. Do you think you'd be able to survive a situation like this? Let me know in the comments. Also, big thank you to our supporters. Your support helps us make these videos possible. If you want to see your name at the end of videos, check the link in the description for how to support us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.